Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to be your general reading for October 2020. Can you believe it's October already? I can't believe that. It's getting ready to be 2021. Oh my God. And 2020 will be over. Yay. So I hope you got an opportunity to see um, what do you call it? The open reading that I posted the other day about the moon. And I told you guys that moon was going to be doing some stuff. President got coronavirus. He didn't infect a billion people. I mean, you know, it's crazy. So anyway, do keep in mind that we are under the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde already. I blew a fuse in my house today, and the starter's going out on my car. But the good thing is, I went and got fitted for flippers this morning, and I'm going to be having oral surgery on Monday. And then I'm going to go back because they want to give me permanent teeth. They're going to give me something cosmetic for now. And then they are working on getting me some implants so that I'll actually have some biting power. Yay. So that's that. We're going to be using the Before Tarot today. We'll be clarifying with Levita Sibila. And we will wrap this reading up with a golden Nostradamus. And I want to say, hey to Aisha B at Spectrum out there if you're watching. Okay. I told you I was going to give you a shout out. So there it is. All right. So let's go ahead. I've already done some shuffling. Hold on one second. Really, Luke? Really? Don't do it. Out. Nope. Out. 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 Get out. You stalker. Okay, so let me turn the camera around. I don't know what it is. Okay. And we're just going to put one more shuffle on these. Oops. Oh, that didn't work, did it? We're going to put one more shuffle on these. And we're going to lay the cards. Here we go. If this cuts off, still haven't figured out why it keeps doing that, but if it shuts off, I'll turn it back on. First card down. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Now this is almost somewhat like the reading that I just finished for. I don't know if it was Sagittarius or not. King of Wands. Oh, look at that. King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. The Ace of Wands. Huh. The Page of Pentacles. Wow. Would you look at that? The Strength card. Holy smokes. And the Page of Swords. So, I mean, there's at least 4 people involved in this. I do have 2 kings and 2 pages. 2 kings usually mean a business deal of some kind, one that is profitable and prosperous. The 2 pages can sometimes mean a short-term illness, but that's not how this is reading for me. This is messages for sure. There are 2 types of messages here. One may be dealing with finances. The other may be dealing with ideas. What is underneath the deck? Well, the Hermit. And what I'm looking at with this card in particular, we have the Ouroboros symbol here, but it also mimics the Lamanaskate of the 8 over her head. We see here in this card the regular representation of the Hermit. The star is already in that lantern, but here he is placing it inside. And I would suspect that this will turn into his staff. Okay, sort of like Moses taking the staff and turning it into snakes. This is the reverse. Okay, We know that the Hermit is a scholar and a teacher. So I have two major arcanas, two kings, two pages, one, two, three pentacles, two wands, a cup, and a sword. This is a very interesting reading. I do feel as though, now, you know, these two kings may be somebody that you are dealing with. Maybe there's two business partners, or there are two. I do get the sense, however, that this is a separate person, that this is you. Even if you are a female, you can uh, embody your masculine side, particularly when it comes to if you're making your own financial decisions and things of that nature. You know, you're out earning your own money. So I kind of get the sense that uh, two things, that these are two separate people, okay, two different men, but also that this is you, okay. Um, you're being offered something. You've been waiting some news to come in, okay, and there it comes, right? And because this is the Nine of Pentacles, this tells me that you're already in a pretty good place, so to speak, financially. At least your material surroundings or your material environment are okay. So you can count your blessings for that. It is this Five of Cups that I think this is somebody being firm. And this came up in, I want to say, the Sagittarius reading. There's an emotional attachment to this thing. And somebody's in a firm position emotionally about what they either will or they won't do. There's this element. I don't know if the cat has knocked over the cup, or if the cat is coming in as a curiosity seeker to see exactly what's going on, you know, playing around with the cup. So I don't know if there's been this thing where somebody's been maybe dangling something out there or playing around with this one emotional component. But we also see here this king, the look on his face. He is not too interested, or at least he appears to be wary of accepting that uh, wand there, taking on that position. We do see ultimately that he does take it on. Sometimes I see this Ace of Wands show up when this is a sexual thing as well. That is very much the uh, kind of representation of a penis. So that very well could be. Here's what's interesting. That eagle flying in, he comes out the other side of this Wheel of Fortune onto a different landscape altogether. And while this lion is lying down and looking most regal, this lion is approaching with some ferocity. Yeah, but you see she's holding that wreath there. And wreaths imply, I don't know, peace, they imply achievement, sometimes deals done. What I find interesting about this King of Pentacles is that he has, in effect, tamed the bull. I don't know if you can see, it's got his head here. So I don't know if this was some like major big financial deal or not. And this Page of Pentacles, I don't quite understand what he's doing with the sunflowers. I don't understand that. Honestly, that just doesn't make any sense to me. So what I'm going to do is first take a look at, I can only look at the 9, the 5, and the 8 and maybe the ace as they relate to this. And it's right in the center of this Wheel of Fortune. You know, what's interesting is he too has not accepted that pentacle yet, but he's holding a scepter of power. This king is completely empty handed, and he's been handed a wand, but he's looking at it with a side eye. I don't know. And to me, this is what that emotional thing is. So let's just take a look here to see what we can see. I don't have any repeater numbers. A 9, a 10, an 8, 9, and 10. Well, there's 2 9s here, but that's not necessarily in the deck. I mean, in the spread. So let's see. Let's just see what it has to say here. The 9 of Pentacles. With any 10 numbered card of any suit is an indication of travel, journeys, short trips, and vacations. Possibly. 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 5 of Cups. Let's see if there's anything else. No, there's nothing else. The 5 of Cups. You know, this is a really odd kind of a spread for me. But here it is. With the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Cups indicates that career opportunities and successful negotiations and agreements in both your business and personal affairs will all be of a positive nature, but it is imperative that you act immediately. That's what this is. It's the fear, I don't know, of approaching this guy or dealing with this guy. There's something that he either dislikes about it, that he's expressed his dislike about, and you've got to go and offer him a peace offering. This is the news, yeah. I think you're going to go meet this person head on. Right now, you're trying to get the clarity that you need. You're trying to see whatever it is you need to see, learn whatever it is you need to learn. But the truth is that you can also teach this other person something too. Okay? Remember, he's not just a teacher, he's also a scholar. So I think this is a rather important either meeting or relationship or partnership. Okay, let's see about this Ace of Wands here. Nothing about the Ace of Wands. It indicates that you may be feeling energized and ambitious with ambitious plans, but others may lack the same enthusiasm and vision. So when this card appears in a spread, it may be indicating that an active and social time ahead. This may also be pertaining to business circles and contacts. Right? We know that this is an opportunity. That opportunity is going to come. Let's look at... that's it. I can't look at anything else. There's nothing else that I can look at. Let me take a look at these 2 kings and the what do you call it? There's just something about with two kings, it indicates honors, small promotions, public recognition, or an award. With many other court cards, it indicates many people being involved, and it indicates monetary transactions of all kinds, with an abundance of pentacles. Okay. Wow. The King of Wands. Well, that's all it tells me. And with the two, um, it always speaks to business deals of some kind when I see the two kings come together. That's why I don't understand why it doesn't say that when the two queens come together. They always make it as though two queens are always backstabbing each other. I mean, that could be so, but again, the two pages may be indicating a short term illness. I don't see that. Um, Not really. Okay? So, what I don't understand is what this what this page of pentacles is saying to me. So let me take a look at this page to see if I can discover what it is he's trying to say. It's just the odd motion of him with the study, physical development, and news about physical existence. The instant gratification of the card, interpretation, is that your innate value is obvious. You do not need to compare yourself to others. Well, I mean, look at you. Look at you. And it's almost this chameleon like quality here. Page of Swords, just so I can get an idea, I think, of what intellect and communication. Your power comes from the air that you breathe. Inhale the good and exhale the bad. Yeah, but there's something about these birds. Okay? The fact that they're repeating symbols, there's birds and there's cats, big cats, little cats. I mean, there's animals all throughout this. There's birds, there's lions, there's cats, there's bulls. There's another bull there, the sign of Taurus. There's Leo the lion. There's Scorpio the phoenix, with all of these people involved. So I don't know. Let me take a look at this Five of Cups here. Actually, no. I want to look at this King of Wands. There's just something about the way this guy is looking. And that lion is just so, I don't know. And I don't know if maybe someone got angry or upset because you did not accept the offer that they gave you. Like maybe you're holding out for more money or a better, I don't know, Costanza. Conversazione. Yes, and the vertical. This kind of tells me that whatever negotiations you had, the guy has been firm in them, but he's a bit, I don't know, maybe disappointed, maybe a bit sour, maybe a bit difficult to deal with. And I think he thinks that you have walked away completely from the deal. He may not have expressed this, but I don't think he's very pleased about it. Let's see what this page. That's why I think he's going to come back and offer you. He's going to throw another, I don't know, coin on the table, something of that nature. I do get the sense that you'll be going to meet this person. The Casa. The Messaggere. Yes, and the Donna de Servizio. A message from afar. This tells me that you're going to have to travel to see this person. So I don't know if this is a job interview. Maybe you might be moving to get a better paying job. That message is coming in. Maybe you were holding out for something better or something more. I don't know if this was benefits, if it was a 401, some kind of package, some kind of stock options, whatever this thing is. I would say that that was the right thing to do because the message will be coming. Now, this is sort of like the horseman of the Lenormand. So this kind of speeds things up a time frame to about a week. Um, Sometimes I see it may be an hour, a day, up to a week. But remember now, we do have Mercury in retrograde. Okay? I don't feel that there are any tricks here um, or anything of that nature, but I am going to take a look at this Page of Swords. Okay? You know, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, um, this card is absolutely right. Your value is obvious. And that keeps coming to me after this card, off of this card. It's just the way that she's standing so demurely, holding that, like, I'm really not here to cause any trouble. But look at all the gifts I bring. And I think that roar or that ferociousness, you're going to have to tame that. Remember in the other card, she actually is able to lean over and pry his mouth open. So you're not going to have to play any tricks. Just be your usual charming self. Okay? So let's see what this Page of Swords thing is. All right? The Doctore, again, there's a King of Wands. The Lamante, this is the female lover, or at least the shy woman who doesn't say much. Well, would you look at that? De la Namica. Well, I don't know if this is a competition between you and somebody else. That's quite interesting. I don't quite even know what to say about that. These are completely two different characters and two different women with two different personalities. So I'm not sure what to tell you, who she is or why she's shown up. If this is a situation, if it is, sometimes this card can show up to say that you are in a highly emotional time. Maybe this is the invitation, you get the news to come. But it's this card. I don't know if this tells me that there's going to be somebody else there, a rival, somebody who already doesn't like you, but you don't know that yet. That's quite interesting. I was not expecting to see this basically it's telling you it says near cards that represent the digital world. There's nothing that represents the digital world. This is somebody. I don't know if this person is, or maybe that's you. And this person, you and this person are vying for the same position. Now, I don't know. This could very well be a romantic relationship. It doesn't look like that to me. It looks like it's full of money and full of business opportunities. This just says as a situation, the Lamante can be a highly emotional time for you. But this always represents a rival, okay? Someone who wants to obtain something by deception, fraud, and or money laundering. And it gives a warning that there's a person lurking in that, that could be a part of your leisure activities. So I would suspect that when you get to where you are going, okay, you need to be careful when you arrive, because there's going to be somebody there when you arrive who's already going to have it in for you. Okay, I still think you're going to get the job. This could be somebody from this guy's past. Okay, we see already that the unchanging nature of the conversations, whatever these negotiations are, but we see that it took a pleasant tack, but somebody was disappointed with the outcome. Okay, that's pretty much what that says. Here you're gonna get the news. Yeah, okay, I'll give you whatever it is you ask for. You can go in and charm the person, but it's these three cards, and I wish I had more to tell you about who this person is. But it is a Mercury retrograde, so it could be that it's somebody. If you get a message or you get there and you travel and somebody tells you something, double check it, because they could be telling you something to trip you up. So double check, have a plan A, B, C, and D. Back it up. Yeah. That's what I have for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for October. That's really interesting, and I would be interested to hear back from somebody about that. Let's formulate. Let's formulate a question for the Golden Nostradamus. So I would really be interested in hearing back from somebody if you recognize this situation, if you got to go travel for a job interview or something of that nature. I'd be really curious to hear about that. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I got my cards right. Here we go. So I don't have them all crooked when I. Let me know when you got. Well, I'll know when you got your question. Here we go. Huh. It's another Wheel of Fortune. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Number 2, luck. Happy is he who observes and learns from the follies of others at every turn. A very lucky card and bearer of great energies, loves, or winnings from gaming or profitable actions in life. It cancels the negative meaning of all the cards next to it and reinforces the positive meaning. That's almost like having the Fortuna card come out. There you have it. Until next time, namaste. And be careful if you're traveling. All right, bye. Capricorn, I had closed out your reading and was about to take a little break and start on Aquarius when suddenly I had a vision of someone on a plane. I believe that La Namica will be somebody that you're going to meet on a plane. And what I'm getting is that that person is going to be ill. They're going to be sick. And I don't know if that's a card. There's the Doctore there, warning you. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you. As a health issue, it indicates a malignant disease or someone who is unknowingly the host for such a disease, which may lie dormant and silent. So if you are traveling and you're sitting next to somebody, please take every precaution, double up. You might be able to switch seats or something, because something's just not right. And I literally, when I closed it down, saw you sitting on a plane next to this person. So I had to come back and tell you. Travel safely.